Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode of Express Lane, the show that brings you speedruns in 60 minutes or less. I'm your host, Oscar424, and looking at our whole schedule is pretty awesome, but if you're curious about what else is coming up on Hotfix, definitely check out this week's schedule and explore the full season lineup over at gdq.gg/hotfix. But really focusing on the next trio of runs. I'd like to think I'm dressed for the occasion with my Wesker shirt, because we have a Resident Evil themed episode. We're ending the day with Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We're dipping into Resident Evil 2 Remake. And to start things off, we have Resident Evil 4 Remake Separate Ways Standard by Aki. Hello, friend. How are you?
Hey, it's doing good. It's good to be here. Hi, I'm Aki. I am primarily a Resident Evil 4 Remake speedrunner. I run Separate Ways, main game 80% and no major glitches. And I'll let my two commentators introduce themselves.
I'm San. I'm Zed, also run for. Go ahead, Harold.
Oh, I'm Hyrule Warrior 7. Yeah, I also run this game, and I've ran this category a decent amount.
All right, you can probably start the countdown on 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
This way.
So since Separate Ways is a DLC run, we start right into action. There's no build up. We started up the run with the boss fight with Pasanta.
And you want to one cycle him, or else he gets into a second phase where he has clones and stuff.
Ooh, that was unlucky. 9 HP.
Ooh.
So now Aki has to hit the real Pasanta.
There we go.
DLC.
Yeah. So that is actually the hardest boss in the fight. So I'm glad I got that over with. So pretty much you want to get as many headshots as possible. You want Pasanta to stagger early, but not too early. And then toss a nade and finish him off without TMP shots. But unluckily, Pasanta lived with 9 HP. So unlike Leon, Ada gets a cool grappling hook, as you see. She's very mobile.
You have the means. Don't forget your mission. The Amber. Nothing else matters.
And I'm not sure if you guys have been looking too close enough, but you might notice I have some controller prompts. If one of you two can explain why that is.
Maybe a little sight.
And they're running.
Yeah. The controller prompt, when you hold F to interact, but since we have virtual controller, all you gotta do is hold it down and it'll pick up your items.
I'm about to show up the main movement tech in this game if Hyrule wants to explain what that is.
So, main movement tech is crouch sprinting. It's only viable when you're in combat, when you have in combat speed. So you pretty much just tap crouch and run
Out of here.
repeatedly, and saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it adds
over
up.
the course of the run.
Yeah, with some testing, it saves at least half a second for every 10 seconds you do it. So it's definitely worth it throughout the run.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of difficult initially, but once you get the rhythm, it's like riding a bike.
So there's a red herb up here that Aki has to pick up, or else it will like brick the run.
Really?
Yeah. Well, later we'll see. He has to do a money glitch. That'll pretty much give him the layout he needs for the rest of the game.
Got the first out of bounds in the game. Basically, position yourself along the C4 and try to just farm at a certain angle. And when Ada clips through, she goes to the wall because the animation is fixed. The same C4 trick does exist in main game. It was discovered pretty early on through a TikTok, funny enough. So, if you want to call it the TikTok trick, it would work.
So the funny thing is they patched out the C4 skip in main game, but then the C4 trick still works in Separate Ways, which I don't know how that ended up happening.
Oh, that is wild.
And the reason why I'm knifing is that the knife animation, it moves Ada and also Leon a little bit forward. If I don't do that, I'll fall out of bounds. It's the tiniest sliver of not ground I could step on. So those two slashes are also, they look easy, but they're a lot harder to do.
This way looks
On my last hotfix with dangerous, I think I took me 2 or 3 tries. So I'm glad I
hard.
got this one. Yeah.
The double slash.
Yeah.
Well, that time it was clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good.
So Zan mentioned about money glitch. Basically, we need to pick up a certain amount of items. Pretty much throughout the run, you pick up at like every fixed item, then you only have to rely on 1 RNG drop. You need 1 of each category, quote unquote category, like a weapon, a knife, a nade, heal,
Here we
resource,
are.
and stuff.
The church.
And yeah, it sounds very complicated, and it kind of is. But like once you get like kind of understand how the glitch works, is kind of like then it becomes easy. But it does have a really steep learning curve.
And also, you don't want to pick up too much, or else it will make it harder to do the fast glitch. Like you'll see.
Yeah. Also, having too many items will break it too. So I think the sweet spot is like 17 to like 24, something like that.
Yeah.
The way
Well, like,
We're at the church now. You don't want to be late.
so the way that gun just melts into her back is a thing.
Oh yeah. Also, I mentioned the knife does like move Ada a little bit, so you can use it to like bring yourself towards cutscenes for like a little bit of a time save. So I'm checking my items, see what which item I need to buy, picking up a fixed drop. Party requires storing the first aid sprays.
Well,
The large resources.
Yeah.
some rare
There's also items that we don't need. We'll pick up laser because it takes like no space and a small resource. And now I can duplicate the first aid sprays. And money
So you
routing
see
used to be a
the typewriter
huge thing with this run. Actually picking up treasures, assembling it, selling it. And now this kind of simplifies a lot. You just have to like spend like a couple hours of running, trying to like figure out like what does and doesn't break the fast glitch.
So you see the typewriter icon on top of the, or next to the first aid spray. The top first aid spray has to have that icon, or else it won't work.
Another thing was also having more first aid sprays and swords than like in your actual inventory.
Won't let me go so easily.
Here's Persona 2.
Santa 2,
Yeah.
before this glitch, also a huge pain in the butt to run. It required a lot of RNG. And now it's simplified. The hardest thing is actually shooting the rocket. It is very easy to miss it because if you shoot it instantly
Yeah.
out of the cutscene, shoot juke to the side. So I wait a little bit. I use 1 crouch spin as a time, as like a little like timing thing. I shoot it, then I look to the right because
Should be just up ahead.
a lot of like RE games, like your camera positioning can all manipulate the AI. So looking to the right after shooting it makes it less likely for Corpusant to do another juke.
Okay.
It works. There's been times it does. I fail it even after doing that, but 99% of the time it always works.
I think you only lose a couple seconds if you miss it. You just reload.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say like
Dang.
Pasanta's like a 3rd HP. I don't know how I can salvage that. But yeah, reload. You can always just reload it. That's one of the good things of standard. There's autosaves. The only difficulty that doesn't have it is professional.
What have we?
Standard it's pretty forgiving to learn, but like at the higher level, it can get pretty toxic where the optimization is very stressful. Turn my camera there and knife. I cancel a map prompt, and here we got the big cheese. He played the main game or original. It's Mendez, Chief Mendez. So this is like a pretty simple chase sequence, like safe sequence. Over to this tree or up to this tree on the left is safer. You can always take the shorter path and just shoot the grandma. And here you can take a certain line that they shouldn't grab you,
Still after me, huh?
and I got grabbed.
That's a hard.
Yeah, it is also a harder line. I was like, I've been getting in practice. I'm feeling frisky.
That guy heard what you said and is like, you thought,
Yeah. Heard me talking smack.
right? So is that why you were looking like straight down while you're trying to like find the line right there, or was there?
Yeah, and
another
also
reason?
kind of maneuver to like be a little bit more passive. But yeah, sometimes I mix up probably taking the wrong line or like bad RNG. no one really does that line anymore. Everyone just kind of shoots both guys, or pray you don't get grabbed. So here's the second and last merchant visit we'll have, or at least when it comes to duplicating the first aid. The first aid. So I basically save up money for the rest of the run.
It's like 40 or something cells you have to do.
Yeah.
400k by the shotgun upgrades. The rocket.
Well, we're getting to 400k. Want to give everyone a heads up that this week, if you've looked at the schedule, you'll notice that Games Done Queer is coming up soon. So make sure you watch here on the Games Done Quick channel from October 31st to November 2nd as we celebrate queer and LGBTQIA+ runners starting at 1 p.m. Eastern each day. We're going to be benefiting the Lambda Legal Defense and Education Fund. And if you haven't seen that schedule yet, it is amazing and filled with nothing but bangers. So definitely check that out. Plus, we are debuting our brand new mascot, Bite, who is super cute and awesome.
All yours, stranger. That shorty's very easy to handle.
I gotta buy the Ditman glitch.
Perfect for
Yeah, the good old striker charm.
Looks like I gave them the slip.
How much speed increase does this charm give you?
Oh, 8%.
8%. Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you thought the triple out of bounds is cool, he's a new out of bounds with the, or not, I mean clip.
Won't
That was,
budge.
oh, there we go.
There we go.
That was weird. So that
there's
was
two parts to
discovered
that clip. Yeah.
like maybe like less than a year ago for sure. I think X-Ray for our runner was labbing it out because that door clip was known to exist on release, but no one could get it consistently. I think everyone did it the other way after you're trying to like come back out.
Not good.
And when people kind of figured out the method for that door clip, people started experimenting with other doors in separate ways, and even main game, and it broke the game wide open.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so
These
many
belong
of
to
them that
Luis.
have been found now. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, they keep finding them too. It's
That is wild.
wild.
Is this his frequency?
Yeah, main game, there was a new skip that was found literally last week. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it was yeah.
But there's a debate going on with that one right now because we think it's hardware based.
Oh, we already settled that. It's hard for base.
banned, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, got my favorite tactic of the game right here. So we gotta pull
very
this
Monka.
valve, or turn the valve, and pray the Bella sister does not cut us in half. So we look away, cross our fingers. I've had so many close
scary,
calls. Yeah. The alternative strat isn't that much better. You like pick up the crossbow and shoot her, but I've still died to even doing that. So I'm like, you know what? If I live, I live.
Let's yellow this.
Thankfully, yeah. Oop. Normally, I think there does cancel like that map from popping up, but I think I did it a little bit too early.
And this.
I think that's the first checkpoint reload of the run, actually. Normally, just
enemies are pretty bad.
this one is usually free.
Dude, he's got the homing punch. Yeah.
Sometimes
Yo,
like, oh,
you-
he's chilling. I'm like, okay, just kidding.
It's
At least
like
he didn't grab you.
Yeah.
so you're taking commentator's curse and saying, no, I want runner's curse now.
Yeah. Maybe I gotta stop yapping. So these reload checkpoints really drops aggro, like that one.
And someone in chat just asked, how do you skip cutscene using pause?
I'll just press pause and just hit tab. Honestly, when I first started playing this game, like I just hold tab or whatever. Once I started speedrunning, I think, oh, that's how you do it faster.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so I shoot this guy, so he keeps the door open for me because he's such a nice gentleman. Most people use the TMP kind of take pot shots from a distance, but TMP has very unfortunate bloom, and sometimes it's very awkward. It takes like 20 shots for him for it to land.
You
Got another
Dealing with that
engaging
crouch
boss
spring.
fight here, and I got focus for this one. Didn't miss it.
That was that was peak right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh are you gonna go for the skip here?
Yeah.
The unknown.
So if you just turn around, there's actually a door we can clip
Maybe
through.
first.
So same method,
How chivalrous. Locked.
and boom, like that, go down the stairs.
That's amazing.
And this skip, no one really does, mainly because it does not say much time. But hey, it's cool. It's kind of funny because you get to hear Ada talk to herself for a little bit, and Luis.
You're better off
Yeah, it
not
seems
knowing.
like 4
me.
seconds, but like if you mess up at all, you're just gonna start losing time. So
Yeah, like if that was a real run, that would
Budge.
like negate the time save. Oops.
It won't
There we go.
open.
but yeah, it does look really cool going backwards to that area.
We spent all the time going downstairs just to go back up.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Luis!
Cool little trick. You can just run through the fire to make a tighter corner, and it'll make you run straight into like the mini cutscene sort of. You don't really lose any time.
We can go back.
And I know
up
we
this
like
way.
said you gotta go back up again.
Figure out our next move.
Totally backtracking.
Yeah, you don't want to let Luis get in front of you over here because I think he'll take up a ladder up ahead, right? Or
I don't think I've had that happen actually.
If you're really slow like me, then that'll happen.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll take this ladder and you have to
it's-
wait for him to finish climbing it.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Blocked you.
Yeah.
Today I learned.
This is where we part. Good luck.
Likewise. All right, first.
And we're gonna have our first Resident Evil puzzle up ahead.
Hey.
You gotta collect some pieces for the puzzle. Some giant rocks, or stone tablets.
I've got some new items in stock. Come
And
take
for some reason, she doesn't notice after I shoot right behind her. What this guy over here does.
What?
She needs to get her hearing checked, I guess.
Clearly.
Wait. I was gonna say, like, this puzzle's straightforward. It's the same in every category, but then as I just like misclick and I was like, wait, how do I fix this?
If you try to do it really fast and you're just like, okay, what did I mess up?
Yeah.
The first ingredient should be in this room.
And this puzzle's sort of same, just shoot the shields in a certain order.
Yeah, so I agree with the main chat. I can't imagine the blisters Ada has on her feet after this mission. Yeah. Those stilettos, especially on some of the ground she's walking on, cheers.
Especially landing without after doing all the grappling
Right.
hook stuff. Ooh.
Like my ankle would break in at least 3 different spots if I tried something like that.
Same symbol. Same formula.
Here we got the drill room. It was present in the original. Alright. From the original, but wasn't in the main game, so they just dropped it in separate ways.
I've got a bad feeling.
Here's
about
another
this.
trick if you guys want to explain the camera hijack. Cancel.
Normally, the camera tries to pan towards the drill, but you can sort of like hijack it if you use like the arrow keys and then 30 FPS to sort of like cancel it from moving. And then here's like a really cool looking skip.
Love this one.
Yeah, it applies the same with the other door clips, but you can use it with the gongs.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the second ingredient.
But the camera hijack was cancel was originally found by Frit when he was still running this game, and before all these crazy skips were found. The only thing was just that chapter 2 out of bounds. Oops. Okay. I thought he was gonna end.
Oh,
And his time is still really good,
Yeah.
even without all these skips.
He's an absolutely fun room, the Knight's room. I love it and hate it at the same
I
time
think I
because
know what's
it's
coming.
pretty fun to practice. But when you lose time too on a run, it's not fun. You got to kill Knights in a certain order, not certain order, but kill enough. Ooh. You actually killed that one. So the other knights won't wake up until you kill the other ones first, which is why killing them is, or hitting them in certain orders.
And this archer up here is really annoying too. She's hiding behind the gate. And she missed, okay.
So that was pretty clean.
Yeah, the archer does not play CS2 or Valorant.
All right, one ingredient left.
Oh, there's like a bunch of like different strategies you can do with that room. You can do just only one flash, two flashes, like what I did, which is a lot safer. I think we used to use 3 flashes, right? Back before pretty fast. You know what? I forgot to pick up one of the extra flashes. So.
Couldn't just let them through, could you?
No, it's not that bad. I could have actually done this flashless actually once I did.
Finally.
You can't see it, but every time Aki takes a shot, he's spamming crouch, and it's like canceling your lag pretty much.
Little quick shooting, like in the OGs. It's a little time save there, like reload checkpoint drops you out of combat faster.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
Time for you to come back and get a free PB, a quarter second.
Nah.
I have to.
That's right. I still have
Or
some.
until another skip is found. Got one last puzzle to round out the chapter. Basically, this version of medallions. I think if you played 2 Remake. And I got good RNG with the placements. Solution's the same, but the positioning is random in each run. And this is the part of the run where it like starts ramping up. That's
footprints.
another boss fight and ignoring section. 2 cool tricks I could do to show off. So this guy's usually a free pass. I don't want to say that until after I passed him, in case. This guy is first. Oh, okay. That one can actually be dangerous. Sometimes he'll hit you with the torch. Even go. Sometimes I go left. Sometimes I go right. Sometimes he just follows you or just hits you the second you turn the corner. So pretty much just kind of like look down, pray you don't get touched. So now we're in the sewer section.
A nest.
I think place not as annoying as it is in the OG speedrun, where you get bombarded with the bugs or the novistadors. Because we skip most of it.
We'll skip here.
It won't open.
This one's also really cool looking.
Yeah.
Especially
Ada
this
can breathe
part.
underwater. She has a superpower you guys don't know about.
That is a strange functioning water you got going there.
That's how water works in Spain.
Fair.
Okay, skip all the enemies. We're considered out of combat, so we're actually like the fastest we can be except until that moment. Nobody's like our aggro. They're like spawned in, but not really. They can't like hit you. You can't hit them. And we got my favorite enemy coming up ahead.
Thanks for the directions, Luis.
Yep, got the Gyarados coming up. Luckily, he's not too bad with the upgrade shotgun.
The shotgun's so good.
I'm pausing just like because like the hitboxes on the Plagas on the back can be very iffy on the arm on him. If you tried running this game and tried like shooting with a shotgun or a sniper, you realize how misleading it can be. Be right on it, but then it just will hit. The game thinks you hit the armor, so just picking up some extra safety gunpowder and heals. Doing a little bit of crafting.
The next
and
boss
shopping.
takes a lot of shotgun shells to kill.
Yeah, very, very tanky.
So much ammo.
Just crafting and clean up my inventory for a little bit because I gotta get the classic Resident Evil weapon that you see me use 2 times already.
Yeah, I think 2 times.
You again?
And pre-money glitch, this fight was also very rough. Even just for like doing the merchant route, doing the merchant purchase, because you had to combine so many treasures. You gotta like trade a lot of treasures on what you're selling. It was very hectic.
Yeah.
We only gotta do 2 things: buy the rocket
Welcome. I still have some new items. All
and
yours,
upgrade our
stranger.
shotgun.
We're stuck on pleasant travels. I can feel
You know, I just realized
your type.
ooh,
Get welcome.
I made an
We come.
oopsie.
Oh yeah, the
Any
flash.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this is I shouldn't
Oh,
have used the flash. Yeah,
yeah.
when I hooked up the flash, I'm like, I knew it was gonna like hurt me some way. This is what I needed for.
Yeah.
It's close.
Because you can't really do this flashless like to the other sections.
Oh no.
But basically with the upgrades, we can essentially stun lock them.
You're not even.
The hardest part is to make sure you don't shoot
Nice.
while you get the melee prompt or you through on stagger. You can take
What?
yeah, it can be also just
I got the stagger. Okay. Then you got to reload while he's staggered.
but there's a nice rhythm with the fight though, despite the annoyances. And
That's
that's
a hard shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty hard.
I missed it many times, more times than I can
To
count.
make it. I'll send you my files. They should help.
The amber, Luis. Where is it?
And the
Thank you for the chance to
the little centipede form is exclusive to the remake. It was not present in the original. So when I played this for the first time, it actually like threw me by surprise. Cause like, oh, I beat the boss. Let me grab the treasure. Then boom, another phase 2.
How about you help Leon when I'm gone, eh? Speaking of, sounds like he needs me. Leon!
Now. Back to Prague.
We just passed the part in main game where spoilers alert, but Luis dies to Krauser in chapter is it 11 or 12 in main game.
How do you get over here so fast?
I think 11.
Yeah, that's it.
Ahí está.
Rip.
I got a enemy up ahead who's actually can be super annoying for me whenever it runs. Sometimes he's nice, sometimes he's not, but he does this little trick. You can actually turn the wheel 3 times and make it underneath. But obviously, if you get hit in any way, you won't make it. You won't make it in time.
That's
I was
for
kind of
sure
holding my
what he
breath
said.
when the enemy was walking by. I'm like, oh no, not the curse.
Yeah.
That looks super clean though.
Yeah.
It's close.
Smooth.
Thank you.
Oh, nothing but the finest ways.
We got the crushing pillars. It's like how it was in the original, but obviously like a much different layout. And you're 8 at this time. Like, this layout in the original. Here's a little trick that my friend taught me to like make it 90% consistent. I don't get hit here. I jinxed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
If you go forward a little bit, then hold forward left, you can mainly like juke the swing and the arrow. But yeah, the curse.
You have to wait for this one, or else. I mean, you have to wait.
Used to actually squeeze underneath, but then like it got the routing kind of changed. It was kind of better just to wait because you can shoot 2 enemies up ahead instead of just 1, and you risk getting grabbed. So the guy on the right is usually the one who used to like grab you if you're trying to get here as soon as possible. And this part is very stressful. There's a lot of enemies, and look down and pray they don't grab you. Pray that the RE engine is working in your favor. So far, so good.
Part is so scary.
Yeah.
It's so brutal on pro.
Yeah. And same with the sight guy with insane range. Okay. It's still a grabby grab person and an archer to my left. Ooh, dodge the grabby grab. I dodge the arrow. Okay.
Yep.
Didn't jinx it.
Nice.
Everyone gets one.
And this is the hardest skip coming up. The elevator skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon has his own variation of this elevator skip, and it's just as annoying. Maybe worse, actually. Oh, first try.
Okay.
First try.
Gotta keep the.
And I'll be saving here because sometimes you're at a slower move speed than normal, which we kind of refer to as double speed. And whether you get it here or not is kind of like hardware dependent. On my old setup, I used to didn't have to save and reload there, but on my new setup, I have to.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. I didn't know that either because I was wondering why people would save and reload. Then when I did it on Pro, I'm like, oh, wait. So that's why, huh?
Yeah, I thought it had to do with resetting the enemies, not getting duffel speed.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. No, we're all learning something new.
Yeah.
I've got a ways to go.
Very important in the game. Once again, more enemies got to run past with very annoying weapons. Ooh.
Yeah. This chapter has a turret skip.
And oh yeah, these three enemies are annoying. Once again, look down and pray. I'm surprised
For some reason, looking down. Oh, this part's really strict too.
Gotta snipe these two here.
Yeah.
Pause buffering to make sure my shots land. I'm gonna go in this corner and crouch to break these three enemy AI, which was found by Red Zoro when he was routing out a knife-only run.
Yeah, if they're on the elevator with you, it won't go. So.
Yeah. So thank you, Red Zoro, for finding that because this part used to be annoying.
But getting through won't be easy.
Big annoying parts. This wrecking ball area is also probably actually even more annoying.
I've got some new items in.
Yeah,
Lots of dangerous enemies.
Precise flash that we do here.
We're gonna stagger
It's
that.
kind of RNG, isn't it? These enemies up here.
Oh yeah, they are RNG.
Some body blocks and stuff. Let's see.
Yeah,
oh,
so
wow.
I want to use the cool
Nice,
feature
really
to do
good.
that. And
Oh my gosh.
maybe-
JJ,
Oh, wow, good. I got really good RNG. So there's a chance of them not having the door open, and the second you approach, they just kick the door in your face, and you get smacked around.
Die on me now.
Or as Zan said, you just get body blocked, and with his people with like 5 people in that super narrow path, yeah, the run's probably most likely dead. Or you just have to use all the heals. A little optimization, movement optimization, go to the right there to block a line of sight. So, don't get the picture right away, but he was feeling frisky. If we time our crouch, we can dodge the hit. Oh, nice. I'm worried about Brender's curse now. I feel like, should I say something? Because I've been past that regenerator and still get grabbed, and I'm shocked every single time it happens.
Wow.
The hitbox can be very wonky in their favor, sadly. Not for the speedrunner this time, but in their favor. So here we're picking up the plug.
That's really spooky in here.
Oh, the power's gone, but we gotta revisit visit an area that was in the original. So there's a bit of a trend with separate ways.
That tries to jump scare you.
So usually he's free, and I feel safe saying that now that I'm past him. And you can kind of go to the left and book
This guy
right.
here.
You can get past him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
I was ready to eat my words there. I was the second I saw the arm go up, I'm like, I'm cooked
He's the body block king.
for sure. And this merchant should be the last time we speak to him in this run, unfortunately.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. Stranger.
Pick up a handy dandy rocket.
All yours, stranger.
Crossbow here
Crossbow.
Let
to
us
do the
know.
turret
You
skip.
Hope to see you
I'm gonna pick up some safety heals because
again soon.
might jinx it one way or another. You never know.
Aw.
And the gondola's coming up. It's a pretty annoying section with all the archers.
Here, normally, the other top runners, they sell the rifle here and just kind of like, sidestep or parry, but I don't trust my parrying abilities.
Not
I don't play
exactly
Street Fighter,
It'll happen.
so I keep it and just take pot shots. You die in 1 to 2 shots.
Nice.
It's nice and peaceful. Until you start like whiffing random shots.
I didn't know you didn't sell a rifle.
I used to like sell it, but then DJ was telling me, a fellow Resident Evil runner is like, bro, you got to keep it. It makes this part so much easier.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me. Can I see your ticket?
Yeah, DJ probably has PTSD because when he used to like run like category extensions, when you can't just snipe him, he's at to either parry with his knife only or just dodging on the handgun only. And that's pretty much all the enemies. Oh yeah, just kidding. I'm a compulsive liar. There's one more. Okay, now that's all the enemies.
Just want a little extra time on stage, that's all.
Yeah. Before you just kind of like chilled and just spam space and pray that like the game registers a parry. Maybe kind of wonky because you're like going down, and so the elevation like thinks like the game thinks
my
like
favorite
you're not actually parry
carnival
range, but you are, but you still get hit. Yes. So reloading checkpoint to reset the these turret laser positions, so we can just basically run through. Yeah. So take a peek and dip out, hop over.
We got a turret skip coming up.
Yep. Everyone's favorite skips. And I
Turret skip
reload
is
it.
pretty tough because you need to like, I guess, blast an enemy into the laser with the crossbow. It's pretty hard to time it.
Yeah, because he's trying to attack.
It's so
you,
random
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, reload.
Should I stand here, wait for this guy? We'll do this. Easier variation.
Nice. That actually looks harder to me, but
Oh, if he like does like the dodge prompt before, we used to like duck, then like blast arrow, but then if he's doing that charge animation, just walk to the side, then blast arrow.
Need to find the main terminal.
Because if I just stood, because there's no other way where you just basically like stand your ground, then and shoot it right behind you, right before he hits you, then it goes to the laser. Oh, here we have the newest skip in separate ways. You skip most of the labs.
yeah, it saves a whole minute in a 39-minute run. So
Yippee.
yep.
Got the laser scene from the Resident Evil movie, best movie ever. That was my introduction to the series, actually. I was like, when I started playing the games, like, wait, where's Alice?
Honestly, same here.
The first one was so good, I will not speak on the other movies.
Well, that was excessive.
Like 10 of them or something. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So if normally without that skip, we would have to do like 3 of those dumb pads, and the second one
Yeah.
has the most
Connect
awkward
the
input for
device.
me. You gotta type in 237, and when that skip was found, I was so happy I never had to type those numbers again.
Okay, I'm done here.
And we get a nice scenic walk to the end of the chapter, and nothing's gonna happen. It's peace and quiet. Oh, where did this guy come from? Supposed to be here.
Who is that?
We got a little bit of aura farming for Ada.
There we go.
This part's
should make
kind of
it.
tricky because you have to hit shift instead of E, so because the last two prompts are E.
Sorry, I just had to admire Ada. She's so cool.
Pretty cool. And I think now we're on the last chapter, actually.
Yep,
Yeah.
chapter 7 is the last one.
Leon's headed for their
And
center.
sadly, it's no cakewalk.
I'll meet him there.
It just keeps on getting more and more stressful.
The first part is pretty terrible. Another elevator.
Yeah. I got a good pattern. Sometimes he would just body block the door, but he didn't this
Yeah.
time. So there's an elevator at the end of this tunnel we got to get to, but there's a ton of enemies and we can't activate the elevator if there's enemies nearby. So gotta make sure those enemies are cleared from the elevator. I step over here to draw them away. I throw a flash at my feet. I use a safety arrow for that. Normally I just kind of like run past them and pray I don't get shot. Oh.
Yeah, there's some runners who just run to it. They don't like do anything. They're just like, okay, let's touch the elevator.
Yeah, doing flashless in that section is crazy. I kind of like played around with it yesterday or a couple days ago, and like I don't think I'm doing that on a run. I'm gonna get the worst RNG.
Then another elevator.
Yep. And just fall separate ways with that elevator. It's not as if you crouch too soon, the elevator will actually open back up.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that. Good thing for the future.
Yeah, I lost like ran so much time randomly because of that.
Oh, jeez.
I'll make sure the door is closed for a little bit before I crouch and pray I don't get hit.
Really hard boss coming up here.
Yeah, the hardest boss in the game. Second hardest actually.
Dang. Oh my
That
gosh,
was
that's
tough.
challenging.
Yeah.
Not long ago.
And reload here. I'm not entirely sure why we reload there. I just copy other people. It could be just people just messing around.
Just
I'm pretty sure there is a reasoning, but it's not. I thought it would be like some like duffel bag speed thing, but when I was playing around with it, it wasn't that. Now we
Has to
gotta
be enemies then.
Not that either. They feel like we're in the same
Yeah.
position.
Placebo.
Yeah. Gives me hope. Determination.
Jeez.
And then
The blast arrow
so
there.
he shoots that to hit the tripwire. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh, I do it too. Shoot the TNT guy. And also blow the red barrel so you can make
I didn't
a
know
slightly
that.
tighter corner. Yeah.
Very important heavy nade.
Yeah. The only fixed drop in separate ways for the heavy nade. You think I can escape in 4 minutes?
That's gonna be
Maybe.
tight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta curl my toes for this last section.
Deja. Time to end this. Hold on, Leon.
Those nade has a very particular angle and timing. Shoot the blast arrow.
Yeah.
Dies a one shot like that. Sometimes the nobies can still grab you while you're waiting for that. I've had that when I was practicing earlier today. That happened to me like so many times. I thought I was gonna get it happen. Sometimes he will shoot instantly the second you land. Gotta be kind of careful with that. And sometimes like that heavy nade is actually trickier than you think. You kind of have to bias towards the right eye so it kills this guy here. Because if he's still alive, the game will think an enemy isn't on the elevator and we're not close.
I'm on it.
Yeah, that section was so scary.
That's
It
the
actually
last
went pretty
hard part.
smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really clean.
This run is so fast, it's wild.
Yeah, it is.
No kidding.
I'm gonna drop up this red rocket launcher for Leon for his final fight. Oh, we got time coming up. very soon. In 3, 2, time.
That's time.
GG's.
GG's.
It said IGT. Let's see that.
They're 9.9.
Dang, it's a 40. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
But yeah, any all three of you, any shout outs, love, where can they find you? What are you currently playing?
Yeah, you can
Now
find
is
me
the
at
birth time.
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/Aki with 2 Ys. I'm actually mainly running main game for this game. I'm running 80% standard. I also run glitchless and 80% for pretty much every difficulty, pretty much almost every worthwhile category in this game. I stream 3 to 4 times a week in the evening. So, hi, Ron Zan, you can give your shout outs. Where to find you?
Go ahead, Harl.
You can find me on twitch.tv/HyroWarrior7. I'm currently running RE2R. Not having too good of a time on that, so I'm probably going to be going back to this game pretty soon. And I'll be running RE9 a lot when that comes out. So, yeah.
You can find me on, I'm Sam Powerlifter on Twitch, and I'm trying to learn separate ways right now, so I want to get a sub 40.
Nice. Yeah, that was absolutely awesome, and just it was so cool to watch. So, chat, give GG's one more time for Aki and crew. Before we go to break, just want to remind everybody that just a general thank you for supporting us at Games Done Quick with your subscriptions, gift subs, bits cheered. All of those contributions help keep shows. Hello and welcome back, friends, to this Resident Evil themed episode of Express Lane. Just as an FYI, in case you want to get more involved with the GDQ community, you should be joining our official Games Done Quick Discord if you haven't yet, and add the Hotfix Enjoyer role. Stay in the loop with all the upcoming events, chat with staff, and a whole bunch more. Best friends in chat, type !Discord in Twitch chat right now for an invite and more info on that. But without further ado, we're just going to head on over to the next game, which is going to be Resident Evil 2 Remake, Claire 2nd, with Crazy Gaming Days. So hello, friend. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing swell right now.
So, quick little intro before we get started. My name is Crazy Gaming Days, and today we'll be doing Claire's second run, so B scenario, set to 60 FPS, and this will be all done knife only. And I'll be using my guitar controller. This could be really weird and interesting, but yeah.
I love it. Yeah, we kind of surprised everybody with the guitar controller because that's more fun that way.
Yeah, it's more fun that way. I thought the same thing. At first I was like, oh, I think I forgot to mention this actually.
Oh no! And there's already people in chat going, "Wait a second, there's a guitar controller."
Yeah, this will be an interesting one. Amai, would you like to introduce yourself as well?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm My Fox. I speedran this game at one point, but I'm retired, I swear. I don't know. But this is going to be a fantastic run, and Crazy does some wild stuff on that guitar, so be prepared, y'all.
All right, so pretty much I'm going to get to a specific cutscene, and I'll just count it down from there. That's usually when the timer actually starts. I mean, we could get this run going. Let me see. Should be this one. All right, so I'm going to count down from 3, and we can start that timer. So 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So pretty much at the start of this run, if anyone knows Resident Evil 2 Remake and you know the courtyard memes that take place, I'm kind of banking on this not happening. With my luck, that is going to be really bad. But as
this man,
I mean, we'll see. But besides that, there's always I can explain the guitar controls because it is kind of weird, isn't it? You're like, wow, someone's using a guitar to play this? How? I would say it's easy, but it's a little bit weird. frets are all my movement. So if we start from the top, it's green. So just forward, left, right, back, and the orange at the bottom is my aim. To confirm or shoot, I need to hit the strum bar down, and to run is just the strum bar up. Where's the zombie looking? What's this looking like? This looking like? Oh, actually, this might be clean. Oh, it's clean. Nice. See, that's what I mean.
There you go.
Yeah. They were all turned away. They were embarrassed. It's okay. It happens. But yeah, so down in the strum bar, on the strum bar, we'll handle pretty much accepting or confirming and shooting my weapon. Up on the strum bar is my run button. Holding down the whammy controls self-defense, which is the knife. And from there is a thumbstick at the back of this guitar that I use for camera control. Otherwise, this would be really weird.
Yeah, I still don't know how you do it though.
Sometimes I wonder that myself.
I see it.
Fair.
Yeah, sometimes I think about it myself. Since the whammy bar is my self-defense weapon, or space on a keyboard, because it's just everything just mimics a keyboard and mouse, I'm able to do pretty much quick use of items out of the inventory, and to do that, I have to hit the strum bar down and the whammy bar almost at the same time, but barely. Like, it's like a little bit off. Pretty much back to back, but it's something that I've gotten so used to, I don't really pay attention to it.
I like how Chad is acknowledging all of the different types of controllers that are not the standard ones. And I quote, Resident Evil runs on a Sidewinder controller, single-hand Joy-Con, dance pad, DK bongos, guitar, steering wheel, chainsaw controller, and sometimes he does it while walking on a treadmill.
Yeah. Yeah. I do a lot of I guess odd ways of playing these games.
So would using a regular controller be the weirdest one of all for you?
It probably would be, honestly. I think many people ask that. They ask that, or they say, "Hey, do you play on a keyboard and mouse?" And I'm like, sometimes, I guess.
Actually, yeah, what do you use for your first playthroughs?
Oh, well, okay. So if this was a couple of years ago, I would say keyboard and mouse. Nowadays, I actually use the guitar for all of my first playthroughs. All of my first playthroughs. It's pretty much.
If you don't.
Oh yeah, it will be this or a steering wheel. It really depends on the game, to be fair. But usually the guitar. I feel like the guitar is like my trusty controller of choice these days.
I love it.
It's also one of the most interesting things to watch when you see me trying to figure out what buttons do what in the game, and I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna configure it this way, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we'll see what happens from there.
And someone in chat made the obligatory joke, RingCon playthrough when?
Ooh, RingCon. So I have done one. I strapped a Joy-Con to my leg and walked on a treadmill while using the RingCon to control Resident Evil 1. And I swore I would never do that again. It was just that bad.
Oh God.
Ooh, my movement was kind of weird there. So not going to do it. Okay. But yeah, it's sometimes I don't know. I don't know what it is. I used to think playing with a weird controller could be kind of odd, but it's actually a lot of fun. I try to recommend this to everybody. I'm like, hey, go to Goodwill, pick up a guitar,
right?
Play Resident Evil. Oh no, Eleanor, please. Okay, I'm going to wait for her to go for it. I'll push the bookshelf now after she bit. Pretty much, it'll still allow. Wow, I can't believe he was still able to grab. Whoa, Eleanor, please.
They're sassy.
Right
Yeah. This is what I meant with the sometimes you get the courtyard luck and then they don't really like that idea. But it's okay. I would say I need that knife, but in reality, I guess I don't really need it. It's okay. I guess I'll stress about it when I need to.
Fair.
Oh, actually, now that I think about, you know what? We're not going to talk about that. We will not talk about G1, and I will not jinx it.
Nah, we'll be fine.
I mean, I guess he could, if anything, getting... by the way, if you see me take any damage, we're going to go with this, with a rule that I made. It's we're just doing it to lower down the difficulty of the game. That's all it is.
There you go.
That's all it is. It's true, but probably if you take too much damage, you're probably not keeping it as true as it should be. But we'll see.
Tactical damage taken.
Many people, though, have seen this game usually ran at 120 FPS, and if you ever want to play with the knife, I'd say 120 FPS. 60 FPS is a bit more of a headache, especially some of these boss fights. They're a little bit more drawn out. I guess you got to be a bit more strategic than to do the typical Claire and like look to your side and swipe until he drops. This will be a little bit more winded. So we're pretty much I'm gonna do this the safe way, which is pretty much circle around with him. I'm gonna keep landing my shots, and pretty much once he stops moving, I'm going to again move to the side of his arm and kind of try to have him circle around with me. Okay, nice. Once you get the knockdown, you're pretty safe. Claire's swipe is much nicer than Leon's, so you don't have to worry too bad on that. Pretty much you want to do about 4 to 5 swipes, step back while you do your 6. You can then start circling around him. It's a little bit different on a guitar because let's just say inputs sometimes they're not as fast in a situation like that as a keyboard, I guess.
You got it.
So you pretty much need to circle around with him
What's your mom like?
until he gets knocked down. Once he gets knocked down, it's no worries at all. With Leon, it's a completely different story. Leon's swipe is different than Claire's. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as Claire's. Leon is
You'll get to see her again soon.
a rough one.
So where's your
Yeah,
From here.
it's like arc doesn't hit the eye very well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it.
Wow. Both of my
That's always the thing. I mean, it's like that with like almost every boss, right? Because G3 is about the same.
True. Yeah.
His knife swipe just cannot reach that eye. I mean, same thing with Claire. The amount of times I've gotten memed with that,
key card
I'll
first.
swipe the eye and I'm like,
Asshole gets what's coming to him.
why is it not hitting?
Yeah. It's fun.
Ooh, okay. The kennel, liquors, bad. Pretty much all I can say on it. Usually the movement is pretty simple. You don't want to like rush the door. I usually take more of a wide turn going in. It alerts the first one quick, second one not so fast, and usually you could get by. It's going back through that kind of worries me usually. But also something I usually say, hey, it works like 99.5% of the time. The other 0.5% of the time is just bad luck for me. So when we approach this door, I'm going to just hit. That's the bad luck, but it's okay. It's okay. Pay no mind to it. Pretty much when you do what I just did, we're going to, ooh. That's what I didn't want to have happen. Ooh, okay, that was bad luck.
Oh,
That was
really bad
horrible.
luck.
Came from.
That is really bad luck. Normally that doesn't happen, but sometimes with the movement, even on keyboard, it's a bit weird. And even if you're not holding forward, which obviously forward would shoot forward, right? It'll actually continue your movement forward, even if you hit another direction. In my case, you will pretty much push to the right, and instead of moving you right through the door, it'll actually move you upright, and she will just hit the door, and that's pretty much where everything kind of hits the fan.
Gotcha.
Pretty much my goal.
Have realistic moving.
Yeah. Pretty much my goal there is to hit the door going right, and by doing that, like this, you pretty much keep that same steady movement, and they'll both go for an attack, but as they go for the attack, they usually miss. This is the 99.5% of the time that I mentioned. So that's how it should have went the first time, but it didn't. But it's okay. It happens. From there, in this hallway that I just passed by, I usually spin around and just walk a couple of steps. You can hear,
I came from.
you hear when it gets alerted, it'll jump past you. Once it jumps past, just spin the camera around and just run. Just run. You don't want to stick around.
Love that dodge. It just looks fancy, but it's really easy.
It does look fancy. I've seen it done the other way, which is like you turn that corner sharp and aim your gun at the corner. And no. That's just a no-go for me.
I'm cool the safe way.
Yeah, exactly. You just sometimes it's just better that way.
It's like, what are we doing here again? That's right, the heart key.
Yeah, the heart key.
Right.
If there's any part,
because it's in the picture or whatever.
Oh yeah. The only part that really ever got me confused, even while speedrunning, I sometimes would have forgotten is the large gear. I've had sometimes where I actually just completely forget it exists.
I've done that multiple times.
You go into place and you're like, and where is that gear at again?
It's like not in my inventory where it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You end up with 2 zombies, Mr. X is right behind you, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I gotta fetch it now, huh?
Yep.
It feels so far at that point.
It really, I mean, it does feel pretty far. Oh, and if anyone's curious about stair skating, or, why Claire's on caution, Claire on caution actually moves faster. Same thing works. It works the same with Ada as well. Put them on caution, they run faster. Why? I don't know. I guess because they're cool, or cooler than Leon. Works that way.
That's a valid answer.
Yeah. Cooler than Leon, right? Leon doesn't need to move faster. Let him stay slow. It's okay.
Aww.
From here, I'm actually going to take the back path through this fire escape. And the main reason for this on B scenario is because there's a zombie on the balcony upstairs. You can go that way. I believe that way can be faster. It just depends. If not, the zombie's looking your way. I take this way because more times than not, Mr. X will be a lot slower, allowing me to grab the jack handle and get out without bad things happening.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's some super YOLO.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Let's see. Can we turn back quick enough? Oh, no. It's okay. Where are you? Chill. Thank you.
I'm just hanging out.
Do I hear him? I actually don't. Oh, wait, yes, I do now, but it's okay. He's just being friendly. But this is exactly what I mean. If you take that back path, usually he'll just end up right behind you. On standard difficulty, this is not a worry. If this was hardcore difficulty, he's quick enough where he'd meet me in the library before I even decide to move this.
You go in the library, he's already there. It's like,
it's terrifying.
He's like, I'd like to help you move these bookshelves, but first, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. The worst thing is that the worst thing could be just the simple fact that he'll approach, and a zombie just like this approaches, and he'll punch you, but his punch doesn't activate any iframes, and the zombie will bite you right after. So you just go down.
Oh, that is rough.
Yeah. There's useful scenarios where you want him to try to punch. Usually that's with Leon, though. And usually he won't do it. He'll watch. He'll just watch. Huh?
Yeah, he only punches when it's to his advantage, so he can punch and then you immediately get grabbed, and then he punches you again, you immediately get grabbed.
Soon enough, you're all out of knives and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, been there. Man, I forget how not cheesy Claire's playthrough is compared to like Leon and constantly like his one-liners.
Oh yeah, the one-liners. Aren't they so good though?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
what we'll call them.
It's like watching those like really old action movies from the 80s. I say really old, and that hurts me a little bit.
Yeah.
Same, actually.
Okay.
It was just a moment ago.
Gotta love this little delay. Sometimes the zombie has a little delay. Depending on the position, will depend how you want to treat it. Sometimes you'll be not blessed. Sometimes you will be blessed, and
Where'd he come from?
yeah, he comes out. It's always that same corner, but depending on how you enter the door will kind of depend how that outcome will look. But again, hey, the lower the DA, the better. And this is actually true. Gonna have to just, I'll let you all know. If you're playing standard, the worse you play, the easier the game becomes. And in 60 FPS, you kind of need that.
Very good.
Yeah, especially with knife only.
Hey, I think it's, I should say for knife for sure. I don't know about just any percent, but knife only, you for sure want to lower that difficulty. I usually would at the second boss fight. That's where you really lower it. But if anything happens before it, it's not the worst outcome. You'll know exactly what you're dealing with. You pretty much just want to bring down the difficulty low enough where one, you don't lose too much time, but at the same time you can finish the third boss fight, which can be really bad otherwise.
Like, oh, this section.
Yeah, I call this like the sleeper section. It kind of, at first it really creeped out. This creeped me out because I feel like if I was in this situation, honestly, Sherry's a lot smarter than I would have been, because I would have probably been trying to open that front door even with the the chain on it. Like, please let me out.
You know, while Sherry's working through that, I did want to mention that there is a really cool event coming up called Awesome Games Done Quick 2026. It's going to be live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from January 4th to January 10th. Registration is open right now, so make sure you're registering if you want to experience the event in person. But wait until after the episode, because this run's amazing, and then RE3 coming up next is also amazing. So wait and then go and register. And also, we do have this really cool thing this year with basically, do you want a shiny Pokemon in the form of a foil GDQ attendee badge? You can upgrade your badge by November 1st, and all you have to do is head to gdq.gg for more info on that. That's going to be such a cool looking badge, just not going to lie.
It honestly sounds like it.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
Our favorite part of the game.
Help! Somebody, please!
Actually, there was a question that came up. How many guitars have you gone through?
Oh, honest. Ooh. So, with this game, I still use this exact guitar. But when I used to when I first got into speed running with the guitar, or even giving it a shot, I used to use a different guitar. If anybody remembers the Guitar Hero 2, the Guitar Hero 2 Explorer guitar, I used to have one of those.
Oh, yeah.
That one was a beautiful guitar of mine. I had the stickers on it and everything, and speedrunning Resident Evil 1 original completely damaged all those buttons to the point where they stopped working.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Show yourself.
So sometimes if you hit a button, it either didn't register, or if it did, it would register it multiple times. It was not good. But shockingly enough, this guitar has held up pretty well. And I mean, I do mash the buttons pretty rough. You know, when you're trying to be fast, you just smack the button.
Right?
But this one has held up. It's pretty much my go-to for this type of game. it has a solo fret neck. So if you notice, you'll see, or if you can't see, I believe you can see, I hold the strum bar up with my pinky at times, and I use my pointer finger to hit the bottom down here. Both sets of buttons are mimics of each other. This is just a solo set. So I use this for stair skating down here. So you'll just see all movement is based off the top, but to aim for stair skating, I use my pointer finger at the bottom.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Chief Iron's situational awareness is
This is your
real
last
good.
fucking chance. Show yourself.
He just doesn't notice Sherry just standing right there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Standing right here is so good, and it's great because I thought it was his right eye that got burned. It's actually the left side, so this makes no sense.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's because
whole
that side of
face
his.
is messed up.
I was like, oh, it's because he got that thrown in his face, so that side of it is burned, and that's why he can't see her. And I looked at it and I was like, oh man, that's not even correct. That's wrong.
I see you.
I love how he acknowledges that he sees her now, even though, like you said, you were literally just standing in his path.
Yeah. Not only that, I highly doubt water was going to take care of that burn. It's not going to happen.
I'm coming for you, Sherry.
I still wonder where he got this axe from as well.
Get
Yeah, he like teleports down there too.
Right?
Sherry's gone and Iron's had a bad time.
Good to see you again, Claire.
I remember first doing this part and hearing him say, good to see you again. And I'm like, bro, you can't see me through the phone? I mean, unless no, he has the cameras inside the orphanage. So yeah, no, doesn't work. I tried to make an excuse for him. It didn't work. Nope.
True. Very strange when you think about it, though. He's got cameras for his back room inside of the orphanage. Like, what?
Yeah, that's a little suspect.
Irons. What a character.
And asking about where to get the axe from. We got two opposite sides of the conversation. We have just the Shining reference, obviously, and then y'all don't keep an axe in your bathroom also? Guess that just must be weird. I mean, axe is greater than plunger. Okay.
All right. I don't know about all of that until you have your bathroom flooded, I guess. The axe won't help.
Yeah.
You won't have a bathroom if you keep that up with the axe.
All right, let's see. Oh, wow, you behaved. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, that zombie is a little bit tricky without being able to shoot him. You kind of have to approach the front of the gate in an angle and just aim and turn back as fast as you can. Sometimes I just feel like I usually call him magnet hands because he'll just grab you anyways. You're like, wow, didn't know this was possible.
Yeah.
It's magical what they can do sometimes. Some teleport grabs.
Then again, usually when weird things like that tend to happen, I just say it's Resident Evil. You know, if you've played it, you know things don't always go as planned.
You know the deal.
100%.
And then if you know 60 versus 120 FPS, you definitely know the difference.
Don't look at me. Okay. All right.
Good dog.
So that dog, yeah, good dog. It's either it'll do that, where it kind of tries to jump scare you, or the dog will do something really odd and turn around as you walk right next to it, which lets it go for a bite right away. One thing with dogs and why they're so terrible in this game, but they're terrible in all Resident Evils, they are one of the hardest enemies to really deal with. That dog can bite through you, and before you even get out of the stun, can go into one of those cutscene bites as well. Lots of fun.
Actually, dogs in the OG games are easy, though.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You
just calmly shoot them with a handgun.
Yeah. Darn, poor dog.
Right?
Yeah.
Sherry?
Once RE1 remake happened, they said the dogs have to be vicious.
Sherry?
Oh, RE1 remake dogs are really terrifying. They can jump miles.
Go, go,
They're
go!
so strong.
Claire! It's behind you! Don't stop!
She just left Sherry behind.
Well, apparently, according to Sherry, Mr. X was behind me. Though that does not add up.
Yeah, I'm like, where does Sherry fit in this line that we have now going?
Sherry? Can you
Stretch is like, I could go after the little one. Nah, too easy.
Too easy. Yeah.
Keep going now.
Unless he looked at Iron's face and he's like, oof,
Right.
don't need that. Sherry pulled the Kevin McAllister in Home Alone. I would not. You just don't mess with Sherry. You end up like Irons.
Right?
Mm-hmm. They should have done like a Home Alone reference. She picks up like a paint can to hit him in the face. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I mean, for real. That would be. All right, in this upcoming room, there's 2 zombies that is pretty much blocking where I'm going to go. I'm going to just do what I call I call it the snake line, but it's because I usually do a line similar to just an S, and I just let it rock. No reason to trigger the first zombie. Some people would trigger the first zombie, quick turn back, and then move forward, but there's also that second zombie that's there, and if that zombie decides to move diagonally, well, I guess you'll be trying to dodge that one too. And the one that just will reset his animation.
Sounds like a bad time.
It can be a bad time.
Safe route.
Yeah, exactly. I feel I don't recall it really saving much of anything. If it did, it's probably really slim. But we're coming up to this staircase here. This staircase, we're going to just stair skate it. Right at the end, I'm going to hit the aim button one extra time. Nice. And if you kind of time it right towards the end, more times than not, you will pretty much push past the construction zombie guy person. Construction, I guess, is what that is. I don't know. Yeah. I usually call them health and safety. I think many people did. But you just want to do that and you'll pretty much skate right beside him. Or if my DA was higher, it's an instant backbite at times. It'll look like the zombie's a sleeper and you'll say, oh, wow, I could get by. Until he bites you from behind and you're like, oh, never mind. It was a trick.
Yeah, that teleport grab. It's like just run in real quick, grab that, be like, all right, see you.
My work here is done.
And now pretty much one of the... Oh, nice. Okay, so both zombies are in the water. That's also something you really, really, really want. Unless he tries to bite me. Then you don't want that. Okay, no. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. We're good. But one thing that can go kind of really bad, I guess, would be G-adults. And if you've played this game, you know those monsters are some of the worst with the biggest grab boxes, I guess. Like, they can grab you. Even if you already ran past them a bit, it'll still spin you around and act as if you weren't there. I've had that happen so many times. I'm like, yeah, I got by.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I went by. And I'll be like, and why did it warp me back to the front again? So we hope that doesn't happen. I'll pretty much dodge back this first G-adult and try to just pass by the other. So we dodge this one. We're going to stick to this left side here, and I'm going to go in this angle and pretty much watch what the other one is doing. I did not... Yeah, it went for the grab. Here, I'm going to do something kind of weird. If you get hit by this G-adult as it's coming out of the water, it does an iframe stun for you, and the zombie right behind you can instantly bite you, not only lowering the DA, but it does no damage. It's also a really neat trick if you do this game no damage, because while it counts as a hit, it doesn't count towards damage since you take none.
That's cool. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It comes in handy in hardcore the most. We all know how hardcore goes.
Yeah. One bite and you're in danger.
Yeah, one bite, you're in danger. You got what? No inventory slots. You're kind of not doing well throughout the whole attempt there. I'm so glad I didn't get grabbed there, but yeah. Turn back, please. Thank you. Turn back for 1 second. Now I need you to turn forward. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, that zombie likes to sneak off. He will act like he doesn't care for you until you get close enough, and then it's like super surprised. You're like, oh my God, I didn't think that was going to happen. Ooh, I do not like this setup. Okay, actually, this would be better than whatever was about to happen. When the G-Adult and the zombie are right next to each other, it becomes a bit more tricky when you can't, when A, you don't want to lose another knife, and B, you can't shoot. So in a situation like that, you can take a back bite from the zombie, which is the quickest bite you can get in this situation. And from there, you will just, you have enough iframe. For some reason, when you get bit by zombies, they give you a couple of seconds to actually run. I believe any other enemy won't give you that opportunity. Zombies do, though. I guess they're pretty nice.
Correct. I've got
Oh, it is? Okay.
combo before.
Yeah, so you take a quick back bite and all the enemies are just in awe, I guess. They're like, oh man, let's let her go away. Let her run. Give her a few minutes.
It's like we have no trouble.
Yeah.
But then, like you mentioned with the dogs, they can get you the quick little bite and then teleport and jump on you, and you're like, I don't even know what's happening.
Yes, and oh, that is very scary.
I love this next boss fight. It's real good.
This next boss fight, if I get grabbed, I'm going to be so upset.
The amount of times I've been grabbed just even casually playing this game.
Yeah, and it's because of how random the attacks are when even if you're close. I used to think it was all about how far away you can be, but no. Even close, instead of a swipe, you'll get the grab and you're like, wow. Worse when you hit the button and get grabbed because you have no time to recover from that. All right, so here, I'm going to stand in this area here. I'm going to line myself up with the ceiling. And pretty much the goal is for 2 claws. 2 claws pretty much means, or 2 claws you want is when G sends the claw through and wiggles it around a little bit. You would get your knife hits in like this. If it's a 2 claw and it's 2 of the same just about, or 2 you can actually hit, you will lower down the health to, usually I think it's about 97.9, and that'll let him just break down the gate as fast as possible for 60 FPS. If it's 120 FPS, you can actually get the claw to come through once, slash about 4 times, and if your angle was correct, you have nothing to worry about. It'll just skip from there. From here, we're going to hit the button to move the container. I'm going to pick up the knife, and we're just going to take a bunch of damage. So we're going to take the knife. Let's see what he goes for. What you going to go for? The jump. Okay. I actually like the jump. I can take 1 extra hit from the jump. So from here, we're going to take another hit, which will push us towards the button. We just gotta wait. When the button goes red, we're gonna wait for him to go for either an attack or the grab. If G2 goes for the grab, you will actually, his claw will phase through you because of the iframe.
Yay.
From here, I'm going to get behind him, let him hit. And now I'm going to move towards the button and hope that he does something that's not the grab, but we'll, okay, come on, jump, please, please, sir. Oh yeah, you can wombo combo, that's fine. All right, we're gonna wait 1 second here. Go for it. All right, I hit the button. I'm just gonna move past him. He's gonna roar, or he should. Yep. He's gonna run past me. I'll run past him, and this will end this fight. The beauty of not using a knife.
GG on that, dude.
Yeah, GG's on that.
Thank you. You really don't want to use the knife there. If you use the knife here, your DA will not only skyrocket, this fight takes even longer, and G3, which would be the next boss fight, will be even harder. And I promise you, do not want that one. Even with the DA low, that fight can become terrifying. I feel like that's probably the one boss fight that always makes me nervous.
You don't blame
believe
me.
it.
And even then, you don't want your DA high because the lab in general is just filled with anger.
At least it's not the first run lab where you have to go upstairs and then back down. That one is not fun.
Almost there.
I remember doing that run with a new game run of it where I could use guns and grenades. And learning about using the flash grenades, I'm like, wow, this is so simple compared to what I remember doing. And it's just because flash grenades help out a ton. Not enough. Sometimes you can get hits though, but
Do not exit until the final destination.
I always think of it in the way that you're going into an area with knives you can't do anything with for a set of enemies, and there's a lot of them. So what do you even plan at that point?
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
I don't know, because especially once you get to IVs, it's like, what do you even do?
IVs are fun. Not really, but they're definitely not fun when you don't have enough knives.
Yeah.
If you are really banking with if you're banking with 3 knives and you know 3 knives is exactly what you need for the next boss fight, and one IV grabs you, I feel like it's always a setup though.
Yeah.
I would say they watch you, but they listen. They're listening to you. I had one of those TVs. That's a rough one.
So like the confidence in chat 1 cycle G3 incoming.
Oh, that's too much confidence. That is a lot of confidence.
I think they believe in the possibility.
Yeah, I mean, the possibility is definitely there. You kind of need all the stars to align, and when everything is all good, you get it. That fight can happen. It's like that fight can be a bit odd for 60 FPS. And again, it's all about the damage. 120 FPS, or the higher your FPS, the higher the knife damage is. The knife's damage is tied to the FPS. So, since I'm doing 60 FPS, my damage is cut in half from what you probably would see. Many people see 120 FPS, they're like, oh my god, the knife is so OP. And I'm like, have you seen the knife at 60 FPS?
And then have you seen it at 30?
Oh, no, we don't talk about that one either.
It's just a defense item at that point.
Yeah.
The cursed frames per second.
Yeah, it's so, oh my god. I think when I did do 30 FPS hardcore, it took, I want to say somewhere in the ballpark of about 10 minutes to finish the next boss fight.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like really bad. Your damage is so low. And you're just circling. For that boss fight, you just circle around and around. You're pretty much dancing the entire time.
Yeah, tell me how my mind exploded when I realized that was like a keypad, like a number keypad.
Oh yeah, that honestly, it was a great way of remembering how to do this. I know many people have trouble with this specific puzzle, but pretty much you just think about it as a keypad. It is a keypad. I know the shapes and stuff that it shows kind of throws you off a little bit versus numbers, But I always think of it
It's
as
just
numbers.
the inverse, I think, or whatever. Like the outline, like it only shows like what's not filled by the number normally or something.
Adjust amount of
I'd
solution
have to look at it, and even then I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. But it's numbers. This is also the greatest puzzle ever.
Yeah, I remember this puzzle confused me for so long until I got into speedrunning, and it's a lot simpler than many people might think. And the easiest way, and I can explain it, on B scenario, so any second run, you start on blue, and you go blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. And on first run, A scenario, you just start on red. And it'll be the same thing, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. That's all. Okay, Ivy, behave. Thank you.
The problem with that puzzle is when you accidentally hit like green again instead of blue. And it does something crazy and you're like, oh no.
I will definitely not admit, but also admit that happened to me earlier. I accidentally hit green a second time, and it basically confused me completely. I didn't even know what to do anymore. It's like my mind just shut down. I'm like,
Yeah. At that point, it'd probably be faster to just do a new run than try to figure it out from there.
Yeah. That's usually another common question people ask. What happens if you hit the wrong one? And I'm like, well, usually you just reset the entire run from the beginning.
Yep.
It's my parka.
Unless you really want to sit there and try to figure it out, but it's definitely something.
Especially
all right,
while, like, on the clock with that.
All right, for this exit, we're just banking on hopes and dreams. That's not looking very dreamy, to be honest. Oh, actually, not that bad. All right, you know what? Yeah, you can jump. See ya. Oh, you swung too late. This is something that can really, like, it really makes your heart race.
Yo, that liquor took off. That's
yeah. Like that jump, and the next one is just right behind you trying to get you. Someone's going to get you eventually. Oh, yeah. No? Okay, cool. But that was pretty much a basement lock. You want to dodge as best as you can, but honestly, if this you can get a layout where the zombies are actually on the left side and the lookers are on the right side. If that happens, your best bet is to just spin around, let a zombie grab you, bite you from behind, and then you can run. Since, as we mentioned before, you get all the time in the world to run away after that. But if you let a looker jump on you or claw at you or do anything to you, zombies can attack right after you get up, and usually you're still stuck in the animation. Where you are. Okay, we're gonna just dodge them back. This is also another frightening part of just knife-only speedruns. You can do this one of two ways. You can dodge them, like I do, or you can try to slowly approach them and knife, but usually not worth. Or that one is kind of worth it. If that IV is turned the opposite way around, you would have to knife it to get by. Or you can YOLO, which is always fun. You just run and hope that it's not paying attention.
Yeah, that always works.
Always.
Overall, though, really smooth lab because, you know, lab can go terrible.
Oh yeah, no, the lab can definitely go pretty bad. I would say the two places that can go really, really bad is usually the sewers with the G-adults and the lab basement. Usually after, I guess RPD1 library, like what happened to me.
Yeah, true.
That's something that never really happens, and kind of happened now.
Past that, it's okay.
But we're coming up on the G3 boss. Pretty much as I'm approaching the boss fight, I'm going to swap to a knife that has more full power and unequip the gun so that I can swap to the knife faster. And as we start this, I'm going to actually pop the leg eye. This is just my safety strat to this. We're going to back up and I'm going to swipe the arm eye once and go for the back eye. From here, we're going to just circle around them and dance a little bit. You got to be very careful with your movement. This can go one of two ways. Either you do stay against them and keep circling, or you get the really fun thing where you'll get sideswiped and wonder what even happened. Ooh, bad swipe. That's all right.
Yes, everyone, make sure to be careful with your movement when you play with guitar. Yes, I know everyone's about to go ahead and do that.
All right, there we go. So we're gonna pop the back eye now. Since I already hit the front eye once, we should be safe from the very, very evil second phase. The second phase is something you never want to see, and if you see it, you will cry. Usually when you play this for the first time, you will see it.
Yes, he's so fast and...
All right, nice. From here, we're gonna go behind, kind of aim down, and we gotta get 12 swipes. From there, you just move to the front side. We're gonna change the knife, equip the gun so that we don't stop swiping, and just go to town from there. From here, G3 is entering its final phase, which is phase 3. You can one cycle them from here if you're lucky. Let's see, are we? Nope. No, we were almost there, but one of those knife swipes only did half of its normal damage, which, let's just say that's probably 0.5 damage, which is not good. But still a decent fight. Yeah, just still such a decent fight nonetheless. On B scenario for 60 FPS, more times than not, you will not get the one cycle knife only. But there's always that lucky chance you have where you do land it.
And you only need one swipe to finish, so...
Yeah, exactly. I mean...
It could happen.
Yeah, exactly. He dropped to... he went from, what was it, 1 point... Oh, actually, I think it did less damage. I think it would have went from, like, 1.6% to 1.4%, so it did 0.2. Why? I don't know.
Didn't hit him in some weird way.
It's like when you do something extra crazy, like, I don't know, you like,
I want to rush you, but
I don't know, you fall or something, but you're okay, completely okay, nothing happens, not even a scrape, and you're like, oh, wow, nice, I took no damage.
And you stub your toe and you can't move. Critical hit. I've actually never seen that where like someone has it set up to where they'll both have their jackets on at this point in the game.
Oh yeah.
It looks funny.
Yeah. It's like when you give away a jacket, you're like, oh, I have another jacket that's your size. Here you go.
Thank you for being so nice to me, for helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
It's great though because, well, Claire's jacket normally is like so huge on Sherry.
Yeah, that looks a bit more like fitted correctly.
Yeah, this looks like it was made for her. It was like, don't worry, Sherry, you're pretty cool too. All right, let's see. So we're gonna keep this door open for Sherry. We're gonna wait for her to get to the bottom of the staircase, and it's just so that the door doesn't close. If the door closes, she does take a second outside of the door before pushing it open.
Sherry, run!
And it's just a second too long.
so glad Sherry can't get grabbed by Ivies.
Oh, yeah. When I first played this, I thought she could get grabbed, and I was like, oh my god, like, what do you do in this situation? Too many Ivies.
Of course.
But then I say this is pretty much when Sherry becomes super next level. Like, look at this. I wouldn't do this as a kid.
No.
I would have slipped. I would have slipped from the beginning.
God damn it, your tummy.
I'd have been like, Claire, we gotta find a different way. This shit ain't working.
You would have just heard some Crash Bandicoot sound come from me as I fall. So here, I'm just gonna let the IVs grab as we waste some time. I'm going to just get rid of some of the knives that I have spare since we don't need them. From here, I'm going to wait on the left side of the door for Sherry to open. When she does, we're gonna quick turn to the left, which is the fastest way you can get past Sherry there. There's a little spot open between Sherry and the frame of the door that lets you through. But if I remember correct, if you play the ray trace version of this, so if you play on PS5 or the update on PC, that trick does not work anymore. I believe trying to turn there is just blocked off. You have to wait the extra bit of time for Sherry to move.
How strange.
I mean, that ray trace version changed a lot of stuff. Stair skating is a bit slower. Enemies act different. Some enemies are in different locations, which throws you off.
8 minutes until detonation.
And all right, we're coming up.
Version.
Yeah. Now we're coming up on G4. So pretty much for G4, I'm going to stand in this little spot right here. Gonna equip a knife that is not about to break. We're gonna wait for him to jump down, and when he does, we're gonna just go straight for popping eyes. That's pretty much the name of the game here. Popping eyes.
Nice.
When he does the wombo combo, we're gonna move toward the back of this light, wait for him to finish. We're gonna run to him, do an up swipe, a down swipe, and just curve back around. From here, I usually do 2 more. This is actually what I consider the best RNG for this fight. When he goes for that swing, you're pretty much super safe, and you'll just dance with him again. From the dance, we're just going to land the extra hits to take him down, which is right there. That's nice. And from here, you gotta count 10 slams, and before the 11th slam, you just go for the swipe to finish this fight, and we'll lead into the final boss fight. So right here, we wait, swipe, and then we go for the final boss fight.
Nice.
This one is can be very scary for anyone who's actually tried to do this knife only. This final boss is all on the wall. It just keeps moving forward, and I have to swipe it as it moves forward. If you move too close, you get grabbed. And from here, we need to do 18 swipes first.
You gotta stop moving like this. Hope you like bullets, because I got a hell of a lot more.
So I missed 2 swipes there, which is okay. We can try to make it up.
For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking?
All right, now we got to move it to this spot. As it moves forward, we're going to move forward and go for the final hits. And that is time.
GG's.
Thank you.
That is wild. It's so impressive too. Like it might be a normal controller setup for you, but I'm still just kind of like looking at the screen on the Twitch page going, just how? It's so well done. But yeah, again, GG's in chat right now for Crazy Gaming Days. Please, both of you, let everybody know where they can find you, what games you're rocking out with, and are we going to see eventually a controller speedrun our guitar controller speedrun of RE9.
So you can find me on twitch.tv/crazygamingdays. I am on usually every Monday through Saturday. At the moment, I'm working on more speedruns with the guitar for a lot of the other Resident Evil games, and I am working on my first playthrough of Tormented Souls 2, which has also been done on the guitar.
Nice.
Am I?
Oh, and yep. I'm Amai_Fox on Twitch, and I don't speedrun so much anymore, but occasionally do. And usually it may be Resident Evil or like Parasite Eve 2. But besides that, I just do a variety of things. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well. It's been fun.
Yeah, both thank you for that absolutely amazing run. Keep GG's rolling in chat as we're going to be heading on to our next hydration break. Coming up after this is, well, we're going back to the OG. Hello, friends, and welcome back to run of today's Resident Evil themed Express Lane. Before we hop right in, just want to let you know about a really cool community that exists within Games Done Quick, and that is Black in a Flash. Black in a Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, hosting special events throughout the year to raise money for charity and to celebrate Black voices in the speedrunning scene. And I think they just dropped their holiday marathon schedule coming up, and it's absolute bangers. So if you want to learn more or apply, head over to gdq.gg/BAF and follow at blackinaflash.bsky.social on Blue Sky for all the latest updates. But after this run, because not gonna lie, Resident Evil 3 has a very special place in my heart, and we get to watch Resident Evil 3 Nemesis knife-only heavy rebirth done by Darjan. So hello, friend. How are you?
He might have stepped away, so I'll hop in. Oh, there he is. Cool.
Hi, sorry about that. I'm great. I'm really excited to be here. Right, yeah, again, so I go by Darkan. I'm a much newer speedrunner, getting started with streaming on Twitch. Resident Evil is my favorite franchise, has been since I was a kid. I'm enjoying like adding some challenge to playing them instead of just playing them casually. And this is a very exciting run.
Agreed. And who are the wonderful commentators you have with you?
This is Starfish and Straw Hat. They're both also very talented runners.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm Starfish. Happy to be here, dude. Thanks for inviting me. And I do a little bit of no damage, so I'm excited to see you do this run. You're braver than me, sir. And we got Straw Hat here, too.
Yeah, I'm Straw Hat, and I've done a lot of the Resident Evil games. Started out on Remake and did all of the OG trilogy, and have been doing a little Vice City, and here for Dart, and can't wait to get into this knife-only run. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait.
Awesome. All right. Well, if you're all ready to go, we're all ready to go, so feel free to count down and kick things off.
All right, cool.
All right, Dar, you ready, boy?
Yeah, so the count, the in-game timer starts after the intro cutscene fades out when you take control of Jill in the alley.
Thanks.
Good luck, dude.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So this guy, he gets a bite for free. It is what it is. You get that 20 HP back.
Ain't it nice, though, to have a nice little pause? Like, you know, you start the run, and then you almost run straight to a nice little pause to take your breath again before you start the run. It's like...
See everyone's favorite Dario for a minute.
Daylight.
So this is about the extent of the story of the game, honestly.
Yeah.
There isn't that much of a plot because this was intended to be a side game. It wasn't intended to be a main entry. So, I mean, yeah, the city is in the same state that it is in RE2. She's trying to get out of it. That's it. You meet some mercenaries. Nemesis is chasing you. One of the mercenaries that's very villain coded ends up being a villain. It's pretty straightforward. But we're going to be skipping all the cutscenes, obviously.
One thing I loved about the RE3 in particular, though, is how they really played into the music and the ambiance and the sounds, especially like right here in this nice little basement. Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Let's see what we're gonna get.
Atmosphere's top in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Star's going to run out and reset the room here. There's a couple different patterns. We want these two guys to stay out of our way. The basement's got to be one of the heaviest reset points in the entire franchise, I'd say. It's how many times have you had to reset this just starting this run, dude?
Ooh, but it makes it look easy.
Let's go. We're out of there, guys. Let's go. Give us some love.
Probably about 3 times as many times as runs have completed. And that's not even like being like very optimized or anything.
We don't like the basement, but we love when we get out of there, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alice says we're not getting game audio.
Not getting game audio.
Give them a second to check.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know. We'll get it fixed.
That wouldn't be on my end, though, right?
Nah.
Right. Oh. He walks up though. Yeah, he walks.
And I'll talk about the RNG of zombies in particular there. So there's a randomness to the different speeds they're going to move, if they're going to walk or sort of jog or run at you. But there's also a random element to when they start doing that. So they might start walking at you, and then all of a sudden they'll start sort of sprinting at you. It makes the game it keeps you on your toes for sure.
Yeah, that guy, you want to be going cleanly against the wall, but sometimes he can move early and then you need to maybe back off a little bit and then go around on the other side, but it can be tricky to react to.
Let's see if the zombies are in the way or not. Neymar,
yeah, we get this configuration.
Yeah, so
Dar got he got the tougher RNG where you have Neymar on the floor there in the way. But honestly, better to take the bite there than on the way out, way back through, if you're going to have to take a bite, you know? It really puts you in a tough situation if you get grabbed and then you got Nemesis on your tail.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
this one too.
That back grab from her and a third code there. There's 4 code RNGs there. Dar getting the third code, so losing just a little time there. It just shows you a range of 4 separate codes just in RNG there.
We were talking about this in the green room, the big question of which weapon you're going to draw there. Some people use the grenade launcher tool, but in this run, it's just going to be a mystery. We don't know what's in that cabinet.
We never know, Chad.
We don't know, dude. Know. I feel like I need closure, but it's fine.
So I'm definitely taking that fast there because with the office RNG that we got, there's, I'd say about 50-50 chance that the guy that we went around toward the door will grab us as we skirt around here. Okay.
Ooh,
he didn't, but if he does, and Nemesis was charging there, you take a hit from Nemesis too. This is doubly bad.
Well, you will have the extra inventory space since you're doing knife only though, which is nice. Like you're not going to be hampered by inventory. You can hold on to that fast as long as you need to.
Yeah, it's a comfy thing about this run. You don't have to worry about like early or late powders. And especially if you do what I'm going to do here at the garage, picking up the knife early and also getting rid of the reloading tool, you have even more inventory space. Now, top runners will not be grabbing the knife until the clock tower item box. So this costs you a couple seconds, but you're able to maybe get a couple extra dodges with the knife and you have that extra inventory space. So I prefer it.
I think, Star, you said you had kind of booted this up, wanting to get a feel for, what he was going to be going through, right? And you said, it wasn't too long before you decided it wasn't such a good idea, gave up, huh?
Yeah, I knew we were going into this event. I was excited, and I wanted to have like a firsthand experience of what this felt like, and it wasn't good. You got to be a real pro like Dar to push through a run like this. I don't even know exactly where I reset. I blacked out, and then it was F9.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I watched when we did the rewatch of Dar's run. I noticed a lot of areas that I thought would be a lot more complicated, but it being knife only with the reduced inventory, right? You have the extra heals. You're kind of only using the knife for the boss fights anyway. It's actually a really, really interesting. You're gonna start seeing a few of the differences coming up. A lot of the things so far have been just mainly the same, just like the any percent. Just the only thing that we've seen him do that was different so far is actually bank the grenade launcher tool and the handgun. So
That's why I like to take the knife early. So yeah, the knife has a longer aiming animation, which is what the emergency evade is tied to. You're able to do one of the emergency evades if your aiming animation is like at the same time as a zombie's attack animation. So the knife has one of the longest aim animations, and if you face yourself slightly away from them, like turning into a wall, like we just did there, it's like even longer. So basically you can get a couple extra dodges there a little more easily. It's a bit of a safety strat, but I mean, also we get to actually run through the knife only run with the knife instead of not grabbing it for the first 20 minutes or so.
here we go. Let's see if he's coming for you.
He's coming.
Dar. Very nice though. Gets the push.
Well done.
Absolutely. Very good, man.
Nice.
Now you'll notice that she paused for a second there, right? That'll happen if you need to like really feather tap the aim as you're doing the emergency evades. Otherwise, that'll happen. I lucked out there that he didn't bite me, but
like you said with the knife, the frames, it kind of gives you just a slightly bigger hitbox on getting the evade versus not having a knife, right?
yeah, it gives you more frames for sure. Now let's see which we got here. Okay, this is the zombie pattern that we don't want because that guy on the floor is gonna be looking to cause trouble on the way back. And now let's see whether we got zombies or dogs here. This is one of the biggest enemy RNG parts of the knife run. Okay.
Hello, dogs.
I was swerving there expecting zombies because GDQ, but we got dogs and we got the good dogs.
Very good here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Punish Nikes in chat saying you're making the game look easy, dude. You're putting on a show for us. Thank you, man.
Thank you. If you get the zombies there, it's a nightmare because the way the game is designed to have you deal with that is shooting the explosive barrels, which you can't do. And if that dog doesn't jump into the fire on the way in, he jumps out on the way out, and then he aggroes these two as you're jumping down off the barricade, which will usually end up getting you hit a time or two.
And if you get zombies there, you're looking at several bites at least, right?
That's a cheesy safety line, but I don't like running in front of the guy that's on the floor.
Not fair.
So what you do here is you try to get bit by the guy in the brown, and then hope that they go down and stay down, and there.
Now, why?
Got one more.
Why specifically the guy in brown?
Well, if you get grabbed by one of the, it's about he's the one that shaking him off has the highest chance of like knocking down the ones behind him. If the guy in the blue, if the guy in the blue grabs him and grabs you and you shake him off, then he just kind of hits the wall.
That makes sense.
Sometimes the guy in the blue will turbo on you too, which is not fun because then he grabs you.
And just FYI, we're getting feedback in chat that the game audio is not still there. I don't know if we can tab out and
our producer's gotten a genius idea that he's cooking up right now. So
I love it.
Sit tight, friends.
This is not on my end though.
Nope, we haven't come through on one side, so you're good. Keep making this game look easy when it's not.
I know.
Keep swiping that knife, dude.
That's why
I just want to point out, like, adding to that.
That's why I grabbed the knife.
Yeah, emergency dodging is not easy at all. Like, if you fire up this game and try it, there's such a small window of time that Dar has to aim at the enemy as they're attacking to get that shove away.
I don't know why people do this little spin here, but I see top runners do it, so I do it. I think it might manipulate the enemy AI of the guys in the back.
Very nice, very nice. Let's go, Dar. Very good there.
Well done,
Making
dude.
it look easy, bro. Go one more. Oh, yes!
You are crushing it, dude. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. Man, don't need no sound. Right here. Oh, good RNG there, too. Look, the guy stays downstairs.
The hitbox on using that battery, it's so close to a camera change. I'm not going to lie, I miss it like almost every single time. So this looks sketchy, but you just kind of swim through these guys. That's actually the good RNG in this room.
Very good there.
And for the record, chat just confirmed audio is live.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Shout out to the producer, the wonderful Richard.
Shout out, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing these puzzles slow because I don't want to, especially the water sample puzzle, the clock puzzle, all that. I'm gonna take my time with them because. There's a music skip you can do there. I missed it. If you hit the map button, like the exact frame when that cutscene starts, the music won't change, and then you get to do a fast door instead of a slow door. But
oh, Nemesis.
So good too now though, because once you get to the choices, it's nice not having to think. You can do. We're gonna do choice one every time until the very end. It's very nice.
Now he might chase me into this next room. Oh no. See, that guy turboed on me like point blank. They'll just randomly do that.
That's fine though, because with the emergency evades that you pulled off earlier, they normally, had you, taken a bite or two earlier, this potentially might have put you in caution. But at this point, no, you're fine.
Yeah, I'd be a lot closer to using a fast normally than I am now. Like I would normally maybe even use a fast on this menu.
Just to burn it and go ahead and have it done. Yeah. To see that. If you were really close, but you're fine right now, 160.
Now hopefully we get the good, no, so knife only, yeah, knife only, if they're in that position, you're just gonna take a swipe or two there, hopefully only one, but, because that's another room where it's designed for you to use the barrel, right?
Yep.
And the burning question coming up of what's the password for the PC?
Oh, goodness. We get a nice 3 RNG range of codes, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes this computer is...
And it's really easy to mess up, like get typos too, trying to put them in really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to look at a TV here, but like with all the, like with the locker code, you just guess it.
Come on, Sasprin.
Come on.
Oh. Straw says it's always ad reveal. Let's see.
Let's go.
Always ad reveal.
That was incredibly slow. It's okay. We'll probably lose like 8 seconds there. It's normal. And knife only, I'm grabbing every single one of these except probably the one in the cabin. And that's because the clock tower Nemesis fight.
Good RNG here. Come on.
Another big push.
So this one, you want the... Oh, I messed that line up. You want the girl to grab you. Now I'll hold on to this fast until after this dodge, hopefully.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, some nice dark, quiet city streets.
Well, while you're heading through those streets, I noticed Moobot has my back on this for the other community I wanted to talk about really quickly, which is Frame Fatales. And that's a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. In addition to flagship events, they host activities year-round in the community Discord, like Game of the Month and randomizer events. Best friends in chat! !FF in chat right now to learn more and get involved. They're a heckin' cool group of people. Yeah.
So you'll notice I kind of like do a little swoop there, right? That's I was supposed to do a similar thing on using the gems at the clock. A lot of the hitboxes you can be facing like to the side of them, so you position yourself in the direction that you want to go after you're done doing the thing, right?
Yeah, give yourself a little head start.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice little calm before the storm. I always felt like you're trying to get to the gas station. It throws in a couple of things right here, and then you have to go to the train, and it always felt a little like it lulls you to sleep a little bit. It makes you feel safe.
And then
but then you have to do this Ronaldinho dodge.
Yeah. Turbo.
It was close.
You got the cool one anyway.
Yeah.
Third guy turboed, man. Nothing you can do about that.
That's right.
Okay, this is one of the worst hitboxes in the game because you do a little S. You do a little S turn there. It's very easy to miss. And it sucks when you do miss it because you go all the way to the bottom of your inventory to use the crank. So it's like one of the longer inventory menus to find out that you've missed the hitbox and then have to reposition yourself and do it over again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it definitely feels worse, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. This puzzle...
Dread Optimus in chat. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
This puzzle, we just tab it and look at the solutions if you're me.
Nice.
Go ahead, Star.
Dread Optimus in chat asks if the second choices will kill you or if they're slower. You mean the Nemesis choices? They're slower typically, or they don't. Yep.
Gotcha.
The speed run typically always lines up better with the first choice, and that's typically why. I mean, I'm sure there's things you could do with some of the second choices potentially but for the most part, you just want to just slam the first choice and go with it.
Yeah, it's really just a coincidence probably that like the routing makes more sense that way, because like you can go to the power station and the pharmacy and stuff like in different orders, right? Like you can grab the different things in different order. And have different things happen. Have like Nemesis show up in different spots. This just happens to be the like people have been optimizing this game for like decades, right? This just happens to be the route. It's the fastest way to get all the items and get through things.
And having dogs there is so convenient, right? Because you're not able to kill them with a knife. You would have had to have left the zombies, and they would still be here. So having dogs there for a knife run, very nice.
And actually talking about just optimizing for decades, or literally, there's somebody in chat that just mentioned, I remember a time when the community thought timing out the diner choice was faster. A long time ago, but...
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we were looking up some old runs yesterday, and a lot of them are just we're losing them to time because they're on Twitch or something, and they're going away. So
that's interesting. Some of the ways that people have approached some of these strats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Over the years, like
especially a game like this where there's so much RNG and variety.
Oh yeah.
Now don't ask me how she goes out that window.
That's a strong knife. All right.
So we do have to worry about dogs or zombies before the train, but we don't have to worry about earlier like gunpowders after the train crash in this run, and that feels good.
You just get your key and you're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
No worry of mixing up a double A powder by mistake or something.
Carlos has a useless present for us.
Dar, what's your favorite section of the run? Like, if we were to break the game into 3 parts.
Oh man, I love this game. So this is my favorite game of all time. It's like every single room in the game.
Can't get enough of it.
Valid answer.
So this looks really sketchy, but you just hold left coming out of the cutscene, do a little quick turn. Oops. So like I said, every single fast, try to be careful to not grab the map by mistake. And hopefully Nemesis doesn't roar here at the stairs.
As you say it.
Yep.
Hopefully you don't get, hopefully I shouldn't jinx myself. But yeah, you want to do it. You want to not get poison there either. Do a little shake. It might be superstition, but I find if I do a little shake going by the spiders, they don't get nasty at you.
Little salute, you know. Hey, don't spit on me, please.
Oh, so this is a 2 change. This is pretty good. This is always, the solution to this is always up, down, up, down, up on version 1.1, which is all of the ports. But the way that the pegs can be set at the beginning of the puzzle is completely random, and it can be anywhere from 1 to 5 changes.
2 changes are pretty good, though.
Nailed it.
Pretty good RNG right there. You'll see. You'll see what about a 8 to 9 second difference if it was like a 5 change versus a 2 change or something like that. Roughly.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as big a time loss as, like, say, getting the last pharmacy code. Those are like, well, I mean, if you're slow at typing like me, it's like 6 seconds, 6 to 8 seconds per code.
Oof.
Something I'm not sure if it was really like discussed much, but for those that don't know, what does heavy mean or heavy mode mean?
Oh, okay. So this is the Taiwanese version of the game, right? In the Eastern releases, they don't have hard and normal. They have light and heavy, and they're actually distinct difficulties from like the normal and like the Western difficulties. And I believe it has to do with games being balanced differently back in the day, just like due to the economy of things like tip lines and rentals.
Huh.
So heavy is easier than hard. Really, the only difference is damage is scaled to 2/3, right? So like a zombie bite is 20 HP as opposed to 30. Clock Tower, Nemesis, and the other bosses will have an additional 100 HP. That's basically it, as far as I know.
That's cool.
And maybe some items are more visible or something, or at least they point them out to you as the game starts up, like gunpowders and things. But I think that's pretty much it.
Now we've tallied this up, Star. Looks like we got 81. Talk to us about this 81 knife boss fight we got coming up, big dog.
Yeah, everybody, Dar's going into a huge fight here. He's got to lock in. It's going to take about 81 knife slashes to get Nemesis down at the clock tower. And he's also got a rocket launcher. He's got 5 shots heading this way. Get him, Dar.
Let's hope Jill's arms don't get tired. Swing, Jill, swing.
Right.
So he's got to just tank these hits, get him to hopefully miss some of these rockets. We're keeping an eye on the HP in the top left there.
Yeah.
Nice. You can see his rocket got clipped on the environment there, and the rocket launcher's gone. Let's go.
That's good.
Yeah, so you get him hung on terrain. I'm sure everybody's seen this. It can be kind of weird to get done consistently. And I mean, when he unhangs himself and goes for the grab, if you get grabbed, it's a pretty big time loss. And I mean, yeah, like it is possible to die here. Not to jinx myself, I will. But like, yeah, the time loss is the main thing. Every time he grabs you, it's a good like 6 seconds gone. And if he throws you at a corner, he's gonna get another one for free, basically. So you can just you can lose like a full minute in this fight just getting grabbed and thrown around.
And he's down for the first time. Let's go.
Feels like the halftime show's over now.
Right.
Now it's the third quarter.
Now this is actually the old spot. Newer like world records, they use a different spot over by the fountain. I find it to be pretty high risk, high reward. I didn't want to use it doing it here live. Yeah, I find the spot to be more just like consistent overall for myself, just personal preference. But this is how the world record looked until, well, I mean, not doing it as poorly as I am, but this position here and this basic technique is how the world record used to look.
There is something so satisfying to see Nemesis just running in place like that.
Yeah.
Almost there, though. 11. Wow. 8 more. 8 more. Come on.
Get him. The flip side of getting him caught on the terrain is your character can also get caught there as well. So you gotta have to be very careful around those corners as you're resetting the strat.
See, I almost got greedy there and tried to finish him off.
3 more.
I would have just gotten grabbed.
He is nasty.
Just got him right here, right here.
2.
Come on.
3. Give it up. Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Very nice.
Having a fast having a fast left over from that fight is good, if you're me, because then that means I don't need to pick one up at the cabin, which is a pretty big time. You lose like 8 seconds doing that.
Somebody get this woman an icy hot patch for that shoulder. My goodness.
Sheesh. Swung my knife all day. And now for the infamous Carlos section. You got this, dude.
Oh, Carlos.
And this one's going to look a little different too, right? Star, from the any % route, right? Because we can't shoot any of the explosives, right?
Oh, that's
so
right.
we gotta do it just a tad bit differently, right?
Yeah, you see Dar equipping or unequipping the assault rifle because you lose a little bit of time holding that 2-handed weapon.
We need to do a safety save here because this version of the game can crash randomly on the bell.
Oh,
it's not very common, but
it can.
It can, yeah.
On GDQ, we're doing everything to protect this run.
Yeah.
Notice, I didn't even make a safety save before the Nemesis fight. But we will definitely do it on the bell. Yeah, so yeah, the route's a little different on Carlos because you can't use the explosives, right? So you actually go to B3 first instead of going to the 4th floor first, and that's so that you don't end up with the hunters in the basement just because of the positioning of. It's like basically whichever floor you go to second, when you come out, we'll have like an enemy configuration that's designed for you to do, again, with the explosives, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And if that's happening to you upstairs, then whether you get hunters or zombies, you're able to get the elevator door closed without them blocking it. If it's in the basement and you get hunters in the basement on the way out, then there's really nothing that you can do. I have actually YOLO'd it once. It's just, yeah, it's not good. And getting zombies in the basement here is also not good, so I'm glad that didn't happen.
Very nice. This is one of those puzzles that has a set solution. You'll see Dar flipping the 1, the 3, and then the A switch. It's nice when puzzles don't change on us in a speed run.
Ain't it though?
And everybody's favorite frogs. Hopefully we're seeing more frogs a bit later on in the run and not zombies on that one bridge.
There we go.
He said the thing.
I'm not saying it.
He said the thing, chat.
Frogs and dogs, that's all I'm saying.
Without the context of the cutscenes, this game is pretty funny looking.
I know, right?
Now the room's exploded. Okay.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Go for that push.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So ideally, they're not there. Ideally, they show up when you go back to the first floor. So that when you so that when you come out of getting the vaccine base, you end up getting the hunters. I mean, obviously the hunters are easier to deal with than this, right?
A little bit, yeah.
So 104. This is going to be the slowest one, but it's okay. Yeah, basically, every one of these panels that you push it onto corresponds to one of the codes. It's always going to go onto the side of the wall that the cabinet's facing away from, and there are multiple ways to determine which the ones it is in that other room, or you can just guess. You have a 50-50 chance when you come in here. If you want to just
Any
YOLO
attempt
it.
is better than missing a YOLO.
Yeah. It only saves you like 10 seconds to not go in that room and check the code first. So this is why having zombies here kind of sucks. You have to kind of lure them away from the elevator instead of going straight to it. Here. I'm even going to take this.
Just to make sure, because you don't want them wandering in. That'll take forever.
Yeah, you have to reset the room. I'm going to use this fast and combine this on the same menu.
And we're out of here.
Imagine you're getting treatment at the hospital and some doctor has to come in to push a cabinet into one of the corners and open a secret safe on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm immediately wondering what's in that safe. I can tell you one thing, I'd be going back to that hospital. I'd be curious, if anything.
The mysteries.
So Nemesis makes another appearance here in his cooler form for all of like 2 seconds.
Look, Nemesis hasn't figured out doors yet. They're complicated.
Yeah. And because we already combined the vaccine in that menu earlier, we don't have to do it here, which is nice. It's like a little silver. It's like a little silver lining to having to open up your inventory to use fastest, Carlos.
It's like it's got a doorknob on it. Must smash.
It's the only way he knows.
Very nice, Carlos, dude. Very nice.
After he just watches you go in the door, like.
Can't handle doors or corners in rooms.
Nope.
But he can handle a rocket launcher.
Maybe his hands are too big to turn the knob.
Getting all frustrated.
His hands are too big.
Well, I mean, he's a little more intelligent than a normal tyrant, right? Because he's controlled by the parasite. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but that's all that he is. He's a T-103 tyrant being controlled by a parasite.
Ooh, getting dogs here, very.
Need to point out, this is your RNG, dude. You somehow pull the hunters and the dogs here. It's so sick. Very favorable RNG there.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you can get zombies here, and they can really block you.
I'm really liking it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so bad at dodging the last zombie on your way in, like right before the door, where you have to kind of like bait them a little bit.
Yep.
It's not my favorite thing to do.
Well, he can turn really fast or really slow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And also the position that you need to get in to lure him forward is like right on a camera change. It's awkward.
Setting up for everyone's favorite worm here.
Yep.
Telling you. Little different with the knife though. We're not gonna be looking for a one cycle. We're gonna be sacrificing a little time to just straight up use the electrocution from the power poles.
Yeah, it's a lot of dodging and baiting the worm out.
Major
It's a totally
plot point
different
here. Major plot point here. As far as this game actually has a story, you find out here that the obviously bad guy is in fact a bad guy, and it's like a Wesker situation where he's lured his team out here to collect data on them, training data. They're umbrella mercenaries. That's it. That's like as much of a story as this game has.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
All right, here we go. Good luck, dude.
Gonna be looking for basically just to keep him on this side, Dar said. That way, whenever he spawns, he's not gonna block him. Once we get done electrocuting this worm, we don't want him spawning to block the way and block the exit. So we want to be able to control him on this side. It's fine. You still have the reserve fast, which is a very good thing.
It's such an odd arena to fight this enemy. It's just a longer, skinny map with so many blind spots. But we're looking for 3 cycles to get the lamppost to kind of shift, and then we can knife them into the little puddle there.
Looks like he'll be coming up this side now. Yeah, as long as he stays generally kind of over here, so that I'm able to get him to come up and he doesn't block me after he gets electrocuted, then is he gonna come up again?
Yeah, he should come up now, and then this should be the last time, right? You should be good after this, right?
Yeah. Both of those cycles were really awkward and slow, but it's not the biggest deal.
There you go. That's gonna let us know we're good to knock these down.
Now I'm gonna wait for a sound cue of him coming up, and I'm good to go.
Very nice.
There you go. And that's that exit we were talking about there. Now we're literally just waiting. And now as soon as he's done, we're out the door.
We're furiously mashing to get up here.
Woo!
Very nice. Yeah, you can get spiders or worms here. But we're just looking to get up this ladder and out of here into the dead factory.
Just looking to not get poison and have to run over
That's
using
right.
these blue herbs.
Running off course.
And yeah, these lines are basically free. Might get one bite from this. Sometimes this dog after this turn here can be kind of awkward, and no, just jump by.
Not for you. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, this room looks way different. Well, I mean, the hunters aren't so bad. You get the hunters to jump over you, but that room before it with the zombies is just messy.
And we're in the labs, boys. It's getting real.
It's flying right by.
Hey, there's no lab here. This isn't the remake.
This is a garbage chute.
Yeah, it's a waste disposal factory. No, it is connected to the lab. That's where they get rid of all their stuff.
Sort of an odd place. I never really understood what it was as a kid when I was playing this game. But getting rid of that.
Scary as hell.
Uh-huh.
This is such a hard room, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's very odd switches, and you have to you see Dark kind of interacting with the little power switch, even though the steam is there. If you mash into it, you can activate that power switch without having to do the full puzzle there. Great time saver.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Failed my quick turn there. Yeah, and ideally you can hit that switch through the steam without it knocking her back first, which saves a little time. But I've only been able to do it like a handful of times. Again, I'm pretty new to this run. I'm definitely going to keep playing this game though.
Well, you're doing
good, man.
Really good job.
Oh, getting a good RNG, getting eels. Let's go.
Hunters can be so tricky in that little sewer there.
Thankfully, we don't have to worry about it. Oh, and I practiced this. I practiced the little line where you get them to crisscross jump over you. I'm still not complaining. Okay, so hi, empty. More good RNG.
Yeah, there's 4 different solutions to the water sample. Dar got the high empty, so we're looking at the first 2 blocks there. There's a 3 single stack and then an empty one. That tells us that it's the high empty.
Is that the fastest or the second fastest?
This is the fastest, I believe.
Alright.
Let's go. Boop, boop. Nicely done.
Very nice.
And we're done in this area. Like, this dead factory is so cool, but like
maybe a little too short. We want more.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you pare it down to like when you pare it down to just like getting through, it's like you do 2 puzzles and then there's the boss fights.
Well, you're not having to mix any more rounds, so there's just a couple of less things you need to have to worry about, which is kind of nice with the knife. As long as you can do your knife strats for the boss fights, you're chilling.
Nice dodge there.
I hate this hitbox so much.
Setting up for a very, very big fight here with Acid Nemi. Dar's going to have to use the knife to activate 3 different acid switches on the wall. It takes incredible timing to lure Nemi into the right place.
Now this might be my favorite room in the game, maybe. This might be my favorite room in the franchise.
Really?
You heard it here.
Here we go. He's locked. He's loaded. He's ready. He's Dar.
Queen.
So we're gonna try to get him to do that.
Ooh,
push him a little. Try to get him to do it again.
Oh.
He was being slow. It's okay.
Let's see.
It's okay. We just have to do the same thing again. Well, this isn't going to be fast.
There you go. Yeah, get him to walk. Good.
This room is such a great example of how complicated Nemi's AI is. Like, you see that he can sense or see the acid and knows to back away from it.
Let's hope this... Oh, look. See, he backs up. Use that fast. It's fine. Bar valve and it's over. Should be ready and down there. Wait on it. Wait on it.
Nemi, please.
Here, Nemi. He's like, I know your trick.
Right?
Is that? You're wanting to burn me, aren't you?
Okay, at this point, this isn't great.
You got it.
Wait on it. Wait.
Going for the side.
That got him, I do believe.
Yeah, okay.
Very nice.
There
Okay.
it is.
One more.
Now, wait on it.
If he'll actually come over here.
Right. Now Nemi has no head, you can see. Relying on that tentacle.
fine.
It's early.
At this point, he gets very stubborn. Here,
Come on,
Nami.
walk for Eric.
We're dead.
Ooh.
It's GG.
Here, Nami.
There's nothing we can do here. I'll die in the next room anyway.
Buzzer beater.
No, you got out of there. Get out, you got it. Come on, get him.
He's being so goofy, dude.
No, I die in the next room anyway. It's very sad.
Acid Nemi.
Yeah. This room is notoriously rude.
It is.
It got the kill, though. Got the kill,
Got the kill.
Let's go.
Well,
can we load the room up?
GG.
That's
No,
a
it's
tough
okay.
room.
We just we failed this. It's fine.
Oh no!
It's such a tough room. It's
Right.
you're listening to footsteps and yeah, hitting walls with the knife. It's a disaster of a room. I've reset it hundreds of times.
He
GG, sir.
predicts kind of the valves release, you know, and you saw him several times where maybe like the hit was early and he literally just stops. He's like, I don't.
Nope.
Yep.
I know your trick, Jill.
You just want me to walk into that acid, don't you?
There it is. Take the vengeance out.
Well, that's all I've got.
Thanks for the run, sir.
Absolutely, man.
worries.
GG's. It's a very tough run.
Well, and I've seen there's been runs on like a GDQ mainline marathon that have fallen in that exact room. So do not be upset or anything. That was absolutely amazing.
No, I mean it happens. It happens, honestly.
It's such a high RNG game. So you were doing absolutely amazing the whole time. Like chat was loving you. So please just like in that case.
Yeah, I was a little amped up. I missed the second valve. It's more frequent, more frequent maybe to mess up on the third valve, but it is what it is.
Well, that second valve is very tricky because that's really the setup valve. Because once you get the second valve done, that's when okay, now it's you're onto your third and final. His head's like ready to come off, all that, and obviously you saw how different the AI become then, right? When he was down to that final hit. So it's each time you're kind of dealing with a specific pattern, and on that second valve pattern, he's very reactive. It takes you like if you're off a little bit with the timing of when you activate the valve based on his position and what he's doing, then he's gonna walk out of the way, and it's unfortunate.
Well,
all of the things that are being described and what you just saw are why that is my favorite room in the game, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a lover of RNG runs, so I'm right there with you. Though, there's plenty of love coming in from chat, but three of you, please take some time, shout yourselves out. Where can they find you? What are you playing? Like now is the time.
I'm on twitch.tv/Darkayan. I play this game. I play some other games. I play casually. I do some speedruns, achievement hunting, and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mainly speedrun Resident Evil games. I'd like to start maybe learning Silent Hill 3.
Ooh.
You guys?
Yeah, I'm Starfish. I do. I stream on Twitch as well. Starfish0_0. I do Resident Evil No Damage, and we do some races on Resi Runs. You should check it out. And thanks you guys for watching. And big shout out to Aki and Crazy Gaming Days as well. Straw.
Yeah, I'm Straw Hat XX420. I've been running Vice City for a pretty good time here on controller. That's all I run it on is controller. Been trying to get a 52, and it's been an absolute grind. And you can find me on Twitch at Straw Hat XX420. And yeah, and good job again, Dar. I do want to say that again. Like,
yes,
did
sir.
a really good job
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, GG, especially for like a fairly new runner at that, you were doing bonkers, like amazingly well. So
I was pretty happy with the rest of the run. Downtown was nice at least.
there you go. So yeah, everybody keep giving GGs for Darkan, and everybody else say that's pretty much it though for our Resident Evil themed episode. Just want to let everybody know that you can catch up on past Hotfix shows, past special events, and other GDQ marathons over at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. If you're watching over at youtube.com, hello from the past. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications and stay up to date with GDQ. And if you want to catch it live, come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick and you can interact with chat. But like I said, that's it. I hope you had an absolute blast. If you missed either this or Hidden Heroes before, don't worry. We're just going to run everything back and you get to watch it now. That said, tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can tune in for Crosshair, followed by Speedruns from the Crypt.